Are you ready to get your clop on?
I don't have any coconuts, except for this bra I'm wearing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be indecent.
Oh. So I should put my fursuit away because we're talking about totally different things. Welcome back to the Bad Gamecast. This is Jake.
This is Jason.
And this time we played the Equestrian.
That's right, folks. I don't remember which episode we actually talked about this game in.
Oh shit, I'd have to think about it.
Right? It was one of our nonsense side tangents, and I started looking up on the internet games that had horse dancing, or dressage, in it. And
Can you say that more smarmy?
The only thing I could find was the Equestrian, and I was like, this game is like cryptic and not real. And then, lo and behold, like a week after that episode came out, in my mailbox is the Equestrian. Now, mystery solved, and not so big a mystery is some of my family listens to the podcast, so they actually know where I live. But man, that was a horrifying moment real quick when I thought one of you creepers, like, found where I lived and sent me this.
I was so excited because you sent me the picture just of the box that said the Bad Gamecast. And I was like, holy shit, what could it be?
So yeah, that was mildly terrifying until I figured out that it was one of my family members. And then it was still terrifying because now I gotta play a horse dancing game.
As I recall, you got to play the horse dancing game.
Basically.
Alright, so, I'll get my usual thing out of the way. Developed by Dancing Dot Studios, published by IGS Software Publishing, released 2008 sometime, released on Windows. Other games released in 2008 I covered in Sonic Unleashed, and I went through a lot of them in that episode, and I'm not rehashing. Go listen to that and just partake in the misery that is Sonic.
Yeah, so finding things about this game are incredibly difficult.
Because you have to pick a very careful selection of words to find what you're actually looking for.
Mm-hmm. And even then, like, right, I just type in the Equestrian video game, and the first results are about it, but not even, like, directly about it. There's no reviews. It doesn't have a Wikipedia page.
No.
It's so weird.
So, when I'm looking up information about a game, like, say, the developer, publisher, release date, etc., the first thing I look for is the Wikipedia page, and then some games I'm feeling a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? I put in a little more effort. I mean, some games I totally half-ass it, which I've said so. But I'll do research on the development of a game, any interesting tidbits I can find out about it, which, oftentimes doesn't come up in a podcast, but I still like to have relevant information about whatever we're talking about. And yeah, this one, they're not even a goddamn Wikipedia page. I did find a bunch of stuff about the Equestrian mobile game, which isn't even this game. It's something else. And a couple other horse-related games, but mostly it's like actual horses.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a fair amount of horse games, I guess, but none of them appear to be related, and they're all just kind of weird.
Yeah. Hey, do you have any experience with
Mary-Kate and Ashley's horse racing game? Yes.
I assume that you would, because why wouldn't you?
Yeah, it was on the Game Boy Color.
I meant with, like, actual equestrian sports.
Oh, in so much as I know that they exist, and I have watched little bits of them during the Olympics, mostly by accident.
I don't remember if I'd said it in the episode where the Equestrian came up, or if we were talking about it off mic, where a cousin of mine she did dressage, and we would go to horse shows. I remember going to a few that she was in at the Iowa State Fair.
Sure.
But because they do that, well, not all year, but, through the summer. So if she didn't make it to the fair, we'd go check that out. And for the life of me, I still don't understand how it works.
I mean, you dance to a song.
You dance. Well, the horse dances.
Yes, and you control the horse.
You posture.
Mm-hmm. And then, like, you score points on how well you posture and how the horse, like, moves to the beat / like, runs/prances at the right times, because you have like a routine. It's like floor routine for gymnastics. So it's how well you replicate that routine that you said you're going to do.
I just have My Little Pony stuck in my head like the DJ Pony, and I'm...
Sure. I don't know. I grabbed the box while we were talking.
I don't know what the DJ Pony's name is. Hey, listeners, if you know what the DJ Pony's name is, write in and let me know.
And this is just... The Equestrian is the first simulator associated with the USEF. Features 3 most popular equestrian events: jumping, cross-country, and dressage.
That was one
Content approved by professionals.
I mean, I'll get into it, but none of those events are what I wanted out of this game.
Okay, so the whole game is you make a character, which loosely, I mean...
What was your character's name?
What was my first name? I don't remember. I was very Norse.
Mine was Pants Snagless.
I was like Hjalmar Odinson.
Oh shit, yeah. Norse, you say?
I was like, yes, this is me. Hjalmar. Here to ride your horses. I don't know where that accent went. Anyway.
Either way, you could hear the beard in the name.
Yeah. So you have the 3 events: your leaping, your cross country, and your dressage. And for each event, you have to go through the training first. The training is excruciatingly long.
Oh my god, yeah, it is.
So for jumping, the whole game is like lining your horse up to the jump,
getting the speed right
so that the like it shows you where your hoof beats are gonna be, and you have to align that with so that it is like just before the jump, and it'll turn green, yellow, or red, so you know whether you're going too fast or slow. And so you line that up by holding up or down to speed up or slow down, and then when you jump, you have to balance.
Yeah, so you have to lean forward as you're jumping and then lean back when you land.
Yes. That's a whole thing.
Yeah, I didn't find it so bad in practice, but like the training, man, that training was a pain.
Once you finish, it lets you into a career mode that is basically the same for all of them, right? I mean, you have your training for however long you have in between events.
Yes.
And you have events, and assuming you win, you can score highly, more training, and move up in the rankings.
Yeah, until you become a horse grandmaster of the world.
Yep. Now, you can do the training, or you can simulate the training.
Yeah, so if you do the training, it's worth more than just simulating it.
Yes. And you do have to make sure not to do training every day, because you need to give your horse days off.
Well, yeah, your horse has to rest.
Yeah. Rest day.
Horse, not horsed.
Your horse?
Your horse need rest. Yeah. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the jumping.
Yeah.
The cross country is that, but also stamina management as you race to an end point.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's the same jumping. This one you do more turning. Woo! There's also uphill and downhill parts, so you have to manage your horse's stamina, which is more pain than it's worth.
And I basically didn't understand.
I got it. It was just, like, not fun.
Well, it was like I was doing the training, and, like, he kept failing me for...
Oh, shit, we didn't even talk about Horsemaster.
Well, yeah, there's a guy who talks and, like, guides you through everything.
There's a guy with this... Oh, he's British, of course. And you don't get a 3D model of Horsemaster. It's a 2D picture of his cartoon face that moves sometimes, and it's horrifying. Like, sometimes he blinks, or he does this half smile, or normally he's yelling at you because he wants to eat your soul.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Horsemaster.
But, like, I couldn't figure out what they wanted with the endurance stuff. It's like, yeah, you know, you need to either speed up or slow down, depending on if you're going up or downhill.
Right, and it's like you go down a little hill and then up a big-ass one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what you want from me.
That took me forever.
And so eventually I just held forward the entire time.
Yep.
And he was like, great job. And I was like, But my horse is dying.
This is the exact opposite of what you said.
He literally ran out of stamina, and you're like, good job?
Yeah.
This is not what you told me to do.
Don't put the horse back in the barn until it's wet, right?
What?
Work the horse.
Until it's all melty and smooth?
Yes.
I see.
Creamy on the inside.
Horses are like candy.
No, horses are like people.
Ah. So I'm not supposed to heat it to this, like, taffy stage?
No, they're just bastard-coated bastards with bastard filling.
I see. Huh.
You ever own a horse? I had a
No.
horse. Horses are like big old dogs.
Sure.
Anyway, sorry.
Righto. So, I almost never played cross-country because I didn't enjoy it. And that left dressage. And let me tell you something. As goofy as dressage is, and I thought, man, how are they going to do dressage? And then I went into the training, and I died laughing, and I almost couldn't keep doing the training because of how goofy it was.
I don't hate the implementation. I really don't.
Dressage is DDR. It is 4 arrow keys scrolling down the screen, and you have to hit them as they come up. It's DDR, or whatever the PC version of DDR is. I forget. There was a thing.
It's DDR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Except, it only plays the same song, and the fucking arrows you have to hit don't match the goddamn music.
Yep. There's one song ever, and it's not like it particularly times it up. It's just there. So, in a weird turn of events, it's better not to have the sound on, because it might just mess you up.
It definitely does. And if you keep it going, it's maddening. Holy shit. Because I played it for like 2 hours solid, right? Because I had the kids. We were like, fuck yeah, horse game, let's do this shit, right? And all 3 of us were like, make it stop. No, we have to keep doing it. Horses.
I mean, you have 2 small girls, which, I mean, that feels like who this game is for, right?
It does, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that feels like all horse games are for,
Well, on the
right?
this one, not so much. It's not like super kiddified, right?
No.
And it's not super girly either. It isn't like all the horses are fucking magical unicorns and are all like pink and sparkly and shit.
No.
It's just like regular equestrian sports.
Yeah. Well, it tries to be serious, which I think is honestly kind of an issue. Like, they are trying to be professional approved. This is the actual horse dancing, United States Equestrian Federation approved. These are our actual events. But why? Why would you do that?
I actually didn't have any issue with that. I kind of liked it because it wasn't like... It isn't itself trying to be overly gamey, which it could have used because it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
It isn't like... It's not exceptionally kiddie, which I liked. Like, it's presenting the sport as a sport. Here it is. Okay, and I like that.
Oh, clearly. It is actually trying to be the sports game of Equestrian. I'm just not sure that's a niche that anyone wants.
Oh, and I don't think so. I think anybody that is that into it owns horses, and they're probably not sitting around on their computer playing horse-based games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like, the only event that I really wanted was just racing. And, like, I wanted to make a little jockey, and I wanted to race him.
Yeah, but that's not Equestrian.
I know.
That's racing.
That's just what I wanted.
They're different.
Or for, like, the dressage to have different songs. Oh, my God.
Because, see, Jake, you say that, and now someone's going to send me a horse racing game, and I'm just going to be mad.
Can it be that one that's from Japan, where it's, like, all the different shit? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I can't think of the name of it. I'll figure it out later. That's not important. I wanted to talk about the championships, though.
Sure.
Because the training is on some little, like, fenced-off area, and there's no one around while you do the training. Mm-hmm. But the championships, or qualifiers, what have you, there's a crowd. And the crowd are all fuck-off mannequin people.
Yes.
And, like...
Well, I mean, if you pay attention, as soon as you get past the, like, picket fences, it basically turns into just, like, painted skybox.
Yeah.
The graphics are not good.
No. The horse is passable.
Mm-hmm.
Its tail looks weird, no matter what you do.
Sure.
Just like the way that instead of having multiple hairs, it just gets blurrier and blurrier.
Yeah, but
that's whatever. No, what I mean is the people, because they don't move, they don't articulate, but sometimes they shift. So like there was a woman in the stands, and as the horse was going by, her head just turned. Like it looked like a fucking mannequin just turning its head. It freaked me the shit out, right? And then like sometimes they would just like slide to just move, like, whoop, and just like they would change position, and it's terrifying.
Yeah, they didn't have time to animate crowds.
Right, I get that. See, but what I had assumed was these are the people that repeatedly failed Horsemaster, and this is their eternal punishment. They must watch the horses.
Yeah, sure, why not?
That's your fate if you continue to fail Horsemaster.
Don't fail Horsemaster, then.
No.
Horsemaster General?
He doesn't demand perfection.
He does not. He demands you to do, I don't know, okay.
You just gotta try.
Yeah.
And put up with his attitude. Because he can be a dick sometimes.
So, yeah, you just play campaign, but there's no real, I mean, there's the trying to build up yourself to become champion of the league you're in, and then world champion eventually, like, as you move up leagues, and then, yes, eventually world champion of horse dancing or horse jumping, not cross country.
Does it get up that high?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't put as much time into it as I would have liked, just with traveling and other shit going on.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, I did play it. And it's weird. I will wait till we wrap it up, but, like, this is a weird game.
I mean, there's not too much more to say. So, like, that's your end goal, and eventually you can achieve it. If you want to try again, you have to, like, create a new person and start over from scratch.
Is there a point where you can make a horse?
Not that I know of. You get a pick from a set of horses that have different stats and personalities.
Yeah.
Which is something that they talk about. Like, they're really proud of the fact that some horses are aggressive or some horses are timid.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool, but it isn't like it makes a lot of difference for what you're doing.
Not really, since it's not like you're trying to control a horse where you're just on the back of an animal that's much larger than you. You're just pressing a key on your keyboard.
Yeah. So. Well, and even like when you're working with horses, it's just like people. You get to know an animal, and so like after an amount of time, it's really not that big a deal. I mean, unless you got some old mean bastard who's just gonna buck you off and like try and kick you in the face, and I mean you'll have that. Horses can be dicks too.
So then you eat them?
Yeah. You get right back up and you eat that horse.
Yeah. Just feed it to Alistair Overeem.
Oh, I was gonna say Goku.
Oh. We're talking about entirely different things, aren't
Clearly,
we?
yeah.
Get that horse meat. Wink, wink.
Anyway. What?
Steroids. No, it's totally horse meat. Just pulsing, bro. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about things that you know nothing about.
Sports, you say?
Sports, I say. So this game, I say. Yeah. I don't know if I really have much more to say about this, other than like weird sweeping generalizations to like close out, because it isn't bad. It's weird and not a game I want to play. But again, I feel like its target demographic is like preteen girls who are obsessed with horses, whose parents can't afford horses.
Yeah, okay.
Like, it was okay. I really didn't like cross country. Dressage was funny to me because it was just DDR. So I would just like turn off my audio, turn on something else, and then just DDR away. And it was funny. It was okay. I don't want to play more of it, and I'm not going to play more of it unless I get convinced to on stream sometime, but that's probably not happening.
See, that's where I was at too. I didn't hate my time with this game. The DDR song was driving me crazy, but I could very well turn that off, throw a podcast or whatever music I want to listen to on. It would be fine. I didn't mind the going through the training. The jumping and dressage I spent the most time in. Like, I barely did cross country because it wasn't that fun. I also don't want to play this anymore.
Yeah,
like
right?
it's okay. Yep, spent some time with it. Can't say that I hated it. Ready to move on from it. As for girls playing it, my girls enjoyed it for limited amounts of time, because this isn't what they want either. And I wouldn't say that my children are particularly obsessed with horses. I mean, yeah, like who?
Because you know there are those girls that are.
Oh, yes, there are. But this game fills a niche that I don't. It ain't very big. And if you're into horse-based sports, I don't know why you wouldn't check this out.
Well, one, you'll never find it.
Yeah.
Unless you want this copy right here. Which, I mean, I guess.
I found it on Amazon, I think.
It was.
I say that.
There was one copy on Amazon, and I have it now.
Yeah, it's like I say that. I don't know if there was any more or what price it was. I just, like, in Googling this game, oh, here it is on Amazon.
Yes, it came accompanied with the note, there was only one copy, so you guys have to share.
I mean, do we not make some trophy and put that in it, right?
It looks like you might be able to get it again on Amazon. So, enjoy! I
mean, if not, you might be able to find it in a bay somewhere. Yar.
I'm not even sure.
I don't know.
Like, I mean, looking at these reviews on Amazon, 5-star. I absolutely love this game. 5-star, great game. 1-star was not the game I was expecting. 2-star, not an easy game.
What?
I don't know.
Interesting. I would understand completely the 5-star, because the people that are trying to find this game, this is probably what they're looking for.
Yeah. Yeah. Now my Google and Amazon are just going to be telling me to buy horse-related things, and I regret everything.
La, 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 la.
Things you might like. My Life with Horses, Part 4 for the PlayStation 4.
Yep.
Why?
I hope that caught my humming while you were talking.
Are we done talking about the game?
Yes.
All right. Well, that's a quick segment about the game, and so now we'll prattle on about some questions from listeners. Listeners like you.
Listeners.
So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas, thoughts, hate mail, recipes for julienne fries, send them to thebadgamecast@gmail.com.
How difficult a recipe is julienne goddamn fries? Julienne them. You done?
I don't know. Maybe they've got special techniques that I don't know yet.
Are you trying to collect all of the julienne techniques?
All the knife techniques to become knife master.
Oh, that's no good. You'll have to fight the corpse of Julia Child.
That's fine.
That bitch is hardcore.
So, yeah, thebadgamecast@gmail.com. Drop us a line, whatever you want. Protect Julia Child's legacy. I don't care. Today we have email from a semi-regular emailer, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, it says, hello, Jason, Jake, and Alex. /through Alex. Damn right, he's dead. I like the new logo, but it raises the question. Have you ever thrown a controller in blinding rage from an infuriating game? Have you ever slammed a keyboard from your incompetent teammates or from life-shattering lag? Let's hear about it. Indubitably, Red Dead Buckethead.
Hey! Red Dead Buckethead. Still an amazing name. Through a TV? No. Dear God, no.
Yeah, so if you, anyone listening hasn't seen our new logo, I'm impressed that you have managed to miss our logo since it should be updated everywhere by now.
iTunes is suspect, but yes.
Yeah, well, that's exactly, like, when you go to our page, sometimes on the store it doesn't update, but then when you download episodes, it does?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It's the only one we haven't had 100% figured out, but everywhere else should have this new logo that we got made by a pretty sweet person. I'm not going to throw them out on here because I haven't talked to them about it. So.
Sure.
But, yeah.
It's under the table. They want nothing to do with this.
I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Through a TV, definitely not. I used to definitely have done it when I was younger. I used to have a lot more anger issues.
I've got 5 sisters and 3 brothers.
Sure.
So there was a lot of console sharing, and as you might imagine, not all my sisters were playing games, but me and my brothers certainly were. And we didn't do that because there's only so many controllers, and the rest of them are going to beat whoever broke the fucking controller, not including the ass whooping we would have got from our collective parents, right? Oh, no. So, no, I never threw one through a TV. I have accidentally broken a controller before, like a couple PS2 controllers where I dropped one. One took a bit of a bath in vodka, and it didn't work so good after that. You know, that's on me. Accidents happen. My Super Nintendo, it died, and I think I replaced a couple controllers, but, like, playing a game, you get into it, and then, like, you ever, like, kind of twist it a little bit?
Can't say that I have.
I'm much better about it now, but I used to do that. Or, like, not even thinking about it as I'm playing something, you know, just, like, moving with a game or whatever. Where, like, I'd fuck something up.
Yeah.
But no, I've never thrown something and intentionally broke it.
I don't believe anything actually broke. I've thrown stuff, but in a way that, like, not towards the other things.
Yeah.
Because I was just, like, fucking bullshit dying all the time. And then, yeah, I've spent a lot of time working that out of myself, and now it happens a lot less. I don't know.
Well, and as you get older, and then you're the one that has to replace your shit, you're a lot less keen to break your things.
And then, like, I don't know, if I keep dying, I'll just stop.
Yeah, no, exactly. I might rage quit, but I'll just quit.
Yeah. Just Alt F4, whatever. I'll deal with this later. Or I won't, and the game's over. Yep. And that's the end of the game. Forever.
Uninstall. Goodbye, Anthem. We're done here.
Yeah, that's life. We're actually going to have to talk about whether or not we're doing anything with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although we might do that for some other stuff.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Cryptic words! If I broke anything else? Do we want to throw another question in here or not?
Do we have one we can throw in to just fill some time? Because we're pretty light right now.
So we'll just jump in this one. This one should be real short.
Okay.
Because this is from Neil Breen Fanboy 69.
Hey!
Actual fairly long time writer. Firstly, wanted to answer your question from the E3 episode. Definitely keep up the rambling. Side tangents are some of their favorite parts of the show. Which, I mean, honestly, I asked that, and, like, if a bunch of people were like, yeah, try to stay on topic, which I kind of didn't expect because, I mean, let's be serious. If you really wanted, like, hard-hitting news, this is not the place for that.
No.
So then...
I mean, everything we talk about is so fucking topical, too.
Right, you know, this game from 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So their questions are, what fictitious world would you want to most see expanded upon in an RPG? And then he wanted to know, what was the final insult you hurled at Sonic fans that got us banned from the subreddit?
Holy shit. I would have to look that one up. Because I don't think it was one. I think it was one day where I was just in there, and it was post after post after post.
Yeah, I mean, just accumulation of, guys, you know Sonic is bad, right?
Yeah. I wish it was that nice. It was not.
Yeah.
Well, because it would be like, I didn't like this game. People are like, you fucking suck, you piece of shit, Sonic's the best. And they'd be like, fuck you, you dumb fucking cunt. This is the worst trash ever. You should have been aborted. And then suddenly everything's deleted and I'm banned.
Yeah. I don't even hate you for it. I mean, like, whatever.
Hey, they know what they did.
I do not care. But as for worlds that you would love to see expanded upon, lore-wise explored RPG game type thing, I don't know.
I've got two of them.
Yeah, go. I'll think.
I would love more Middle-earth stuff. Like, I really like Shadow of Mordor, but I want a more open RPG, less stealth running around like you do in that. And I'm not knocking the game. Like, I really like what they do, all the systems, especially the Nemesis system. Oh, it's so fucking good. But, man, I'd prefer a more open RPG, and maybe not necessarily tied to any of the books. Let's do our own thing. It'd have to be on Middle-earth, otherwise it'd be fucking weird. I don't really care what the elves are up to. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I want to ride around fucking Rohan. Or, more Forgotten Realms, D&D.
Yeah, I was actually going to say D&D. I think was the thing that I just kind of popped in my head of, like, the actual D&D settings of, like, Forgotten Realms or Eberron, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lore there that has almost never really ended up in an actual video game.
There's
Like there are some. They're just few and kind of far between, right?
yeah.
So I mean D&D is set up to be an RPG already, that I think it would be kind of interesting to have like a full-on D&D video game. I don't know. I want to be a Warforged. Why are there not more games where I can be a magical mechanical robot man? Jake, I need answers.
It's because you touch yourself at night.
Wrong. Touch myself during the day.
Interesting. That would explain all the bathroom breaks.
Look, I gotta get paid on company time somehow.
They pay you coming and going? Ew.
Hey!
I'm trying to think of this fucking game. It was dungeon crawler. I want to say PS2.
The Craw Dungeon. I have no idea what you're on about.
Give me a second. I'll fucking find it.
No, you won't. PlayStation 2. D&D.
There was a couple of them.
So was it based on like 3.5?
Yes.
Or probably at that time?
Probably.
Probably wasn't just third, though it might have been.
Shit, it could have been. Nice window. Neverwinter Nights? No. What? Baldur's Gate?
Forgotten Realms Demon Stone?
No. This is going to drive me fucking crazy. I can see the box art and I can't think of the fucking name of it.
Pretty sure you're making it up.
No, my cousin and I used to play it all the goddamn time. Either way, it was just a dungeon crawler. You'd pick a class. I mean, it was a pre-made character. You'd level up as you went along. I want that, but with a created class instead of the pre-made characters.
Sure.
Which was, like, it was fine, right? Because I'm never, ever going to play a fucking Necromancer Moon Elf. Like, in anything, ever.
But necromancy.
Yeah, I'm good on all that. But it was fun. Like, even that. I enjoyed playing it. And then I'd beat it. And then start over New Game Plus for much better shit. And then never really get around to any other characters because that motherfucker was OP.
Summon the Skelly Boys.
You damn right. And the Sword Spiders. More Sword Spiders.
Ice Spiders?
No, it's madness. No one wants those.
Everyone wants Ice Spiders. That's why they can't have them. They're too good. Look, we got like 7 more episodes to record. I think I'm done talking.
Yep, no, I'm good.
Plugs. But actual plugs. As I said earlier, any questions, comments, concerns, ideas, thoughtful reflections, whatever, thebadgamecast@gmail.com. If you want more direct approach, you can tweet at me. Tweet at thebadgamecast. I have a tweeter. I tweet occasionally. I know all of them. I'm just stalling for time, I guess, at this point.
Dark Alliance, goddammit!
Okay, so Jake remembered the thing. So if you want to tweet at him, tweet at Drake Prey. If you want to see our Facebook page, there is a Bad Gamecast Facebook page. It's a hot mess. It may or may not be updated at any point, at any time. I actually got an update from Facebook. They were like, hey, this week's engagement. And it was like way higher than I expected.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were like, oh yeah, you had like 25 post engagements. And I was like, wait, what? I haven't posted in like a month. So that's on me, yo. There's a subreddit, r the Bad Gamecast. I'm going to go hop over there right now since I don't think there's anything there.
That's on me.
That's on Jake. I think you still put the episodes up, right?
Usually as soon as they come out.
Yeah. So all the episodes are linked there if you ever need to see them. They're, in theory, you can comment on them and one or both of us might respond, but so far no one comments, and that's fine. You could also, in theory, drop any suggestions you want there, since they should get picked up in like a day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, they absolutely will. And if you want to get a hold of us on there, I can respawn there, or I mean, just let me know what you want, or or Jace, like, because we're both on there. Let us know what you want, and then we can respond to you appropriately.
And then you can catch us live on Twitch, usually Monday through Thursday. The summer's been a bit dicey. Like,
the summer has been weird.
Yeah. I mean, both of us have had issues I think we're gonna both be on probably for like a week or two, and then I'm gonna be gone for like 2 weeks, maybe, depending on how my schedule shakes out. So that's how that goes. Monday and Wednesday, I play stuff. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of auto battlers, auto chess. I haven't gotten to TFT yet. I've been doing Underlords. Every now and then I play some Magic, just firing up Arena. If/when Cube comes back, I might fire off that for a little bit. We're not doing any races over the summer because of the awkward timing on stuff. I think once August is through for me, I think we settle back down. We might look into doing some more races. I actually enjoyed those because they're kind of fun.
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
I mean you lose a lot.
It depends on yeah. It depends on what we're playing. Like if like with Lichdom, like I was doing a lot more exploring around and trying different stuff.
But like honestly, I kind of like doing it for Lichdom because it like forced me through the game in kind of a weird way.
Yeah.
So.
But like conversely, Doom. Yeah. Like I plowed through Doom because I've played Doom before, and like Doom's still fun, and I want to play more Doom. When does Eternal come out? Can we do that?
Ooh, we probably can whenever that comes out, sometime later this year. I think it's winter this year, but I don't know.
I thought it was sooner. No, it's irrelevant.
Yeah, so that's all coming out on Twitch. So I think that just leaves the Patreon, right?
Yes. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Patreon. Yep.
Yeah, Patreon. I still don't know exactly how it links. Jake has started adding it in the descriptions of episodes that he edits. I should probably just like copy that and add it into the episodes that I edit, just for like continuity.
Yeah. I was thinking about going back and adding it to the ones that you did.
Oh yeah, you can probably do that.
I could. It's whatever.
Probably should at some point. Anyway, the Patreon for the Bad Gamecast, it exists. We actually have Patreons. Thank you, literally the people who have decided that we are worth your even meager amounts of money. Like, I don't even care. Like, wow, thanks.
Yeah, that is fucking amazing.
And confusing. So, as it says on there, we're actually going to hopefully work out doing a special episode for patrons here in a little bit. Again, summer's been really busy, so it might not happen for a little while. And I'm not gonna make any promises for like, we're gonna do one every quarter, because I'm not sure it'll happen. But
yeah, let's not overpromise and underdeliver.
There are going to be a few episodes. I don't know if it'll be every quarter, every half year, one a year. However we figure it out, that we'll slap up for patrons. Just other stuff.
Oh, also, if you're a patron, and because we were talking about giving a specific shout out for our patrons, let us know if that's something that you want.
Oh, right, yeah. If you want us to shout you out on any episode or stream or anything, just let us know. You know where to email us or tweet at us. I literally just, like, skip back a few minutes. It's all there. And a bunch of other stupid words in the meantime, but, like, it's all there.
I also keep kicking around the idea of editing some stuff for YouTube.
He does. He never does, but that's fine because I would never even bother. So him even having the idea is a step farther than I am.
Yeah, I just have to edit, and oh my god, like, between this, I'm doing other stuff, and editing takes so long. And excuse.
You could not edit, just, like, pull the videos from Twitch and just throw them on YouTube. No one will watch them, but they'll be there.
Yeah, I could. I mean, you're not wrong. I decided I want to cut out some of the fluff.
Sure. I mean,
just because if it's going to be on YouTube, people don't watch, like, long-ass videos.
You say that, and yet there are many days where I watch, like, 8-hour-long YouTube videos at work.
You are also a very special use case.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a stream that I'm watching on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's someone who just uploads all their streams.
Yeah.
Yeah. People don't just watch that?
No, they don't.
Are you sure?
Not the whole thing. Yes.
Are you sure?
And also not in one go.
That doesn't feel right. Whatever. I'm done talking. I've got more episodes to record. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Anyone who has sent in questions, depending on how the releases go, don't worry. Your questions are coming at some point. Obviously, we actually finally have slight of a backlog, which is good. More questions. Yeah. But also, because the summer's been so weird, we're like recording a bunch and then not, and then recording a bunch and then not, and so we're trying to keep them kind of going in some sort of an order. But
Yep. Don't feel bad because we haven't got to your question yet. We are definitely getting to it.
yeah, and I say that now, and then like if 30 people email us, we'll see. But as of right now, when I say we have a queue, I mean we have a queue of like 5 at best.
I mean, I would love if we just had a bunch of questions and we just had an episode where we just answered questions, just for like something we could do, and then like, oh my god, not play something for once. That sounds amazing.
And that's where you're wrong, Batman.
Yeah, I know what we do. We signed up for this.
We did somewhere. I don't know. It's probably in blood somewhere.
It feels like it should be, right?
Yeah. All right.
Before the Bad Game Cast, I've been Jake.
I am Jason.
Good night, everybody! Horse.
All right, so what was this nonsense you found?
Horse.
What's it called?
Horse. Fuck, what was it? Dark Alliance? Deadly Alliance? Something Alliance? Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance?
Baldur's Gate?
The second one's definitely on PS2. Son of a bitch, it wasn't even that. It was Champions of Goddamn Norath.
What?
Champions of Norath.